Burnout. How to spot the signs and avoid getting mentally and physically burnt out. Burnout is brought on by mental and physical exhaustion. This can be brought on by living or working in a stressful situation. It can result in feeling drained of energy, mentally trapped and physically ill. Ignoring such signs can make things even worse, and the best course of action is to create a balance in life to avoid getting burnt out in the first place. We can think about our mental and physical health as being like driving a car. When we drive a vehicle, we know we can accelerate hard or go fast for a time, but we cannot run that way for long. We must manage the strain on the engine. It is also essential to frequently refuel, frequently check the oil and water levels. Vehicles also require servicing after a specific duration or mileage. If we then equate this to life, we can create a dashboard that helps us to monitor our health and avoid burnout. The dials on this dashboard come under the headings of heart, body, mind, and soul. And under each section there are further dials that we can look to monitor. So let's explore these now. Heart. Emotions. Emotions are natural and good, and provide a good indication of how we are. Therefore, ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel? Are you losing your temper faster or slower than usual? Do you feel in control, or do you feel trapped in your situation? Relationships. We all need quality social interaction. We also need to realize that some relationships give us more energy than others. Examine your network and ask yourself, who gives me energy and who drains it? Am I spending more time with those that sap energy or give energy? Which energy-draining relationships should be stopped? The next section is body. And the first element on here is health. This is not just whether you are ill or not. This is about keeping fit and healthy. We all need adequate exercise and a good diet. So ask yourself, how much exercise have I had today or this week? Is it enough? Am I eating at appropriate times, or am I snacking too much? What proportion of my meals could be considered healthy? The next thing we consider is sleep. The most important aspect of rest, and the most regularly abused, is sleep. Put simply, we need sleep to live. Our physical well-being and ability to fight infections, our cognitive abilities and memory, our emotions and our mental health are all dependent upon sleep. So ask yourself, am I getting more than 7 hours of quality sleep at night? Am I watching screens just before trying to sleep? Am I snacking or drinking alcohol or caffeine too close to bedtime? Vacations. As well as sleep, we should also plan other rest periods. Weekends and holidays provide the chance to have a rest from the pressure of everyday life. Therefore, it is important to plan vacations and protect them. Ask yourself, when is my next day off, and how will I protect my recovery time? When can I switch off my phone or my email, my social media, for at least a day or a week? When was your last vacation? When should you have your next holiday? Now we move on to mind. And the first thing we think about is safety. Our security is a basic human need. Once physically safe, we also want to be psychologically safe too, in a space where we can think, experiment and learn without fear. So check and ask, are threats in my physical environment affecting my thoughts and emotions? Am I fearful about the response of people to what I think, say or do? Am I able to plan for and think through challenges, or am I just reacting to them? The next dial is learning. We all need mental stimulation. Without it, our brains stagnate. We need to remain curious, keep trying new things, and not be worried about getting things wrong. To monitor this, you can ask, what are my development goals and how am I progressing? What new things did I learn today? What mistakes did I make, and how can these help me grow? The final section is soul, and the first element of this is reflection. To reach our full potential, we require time for reflection. We need to remember and ask big questions of life, such as, What does long-term success look like for me? Am I working towards that today? What is my purpose? Why am I doing what I'm doing? What are my values? How am I developing and reaching my potential? Next, we can think about mindfulness. Whether we call ourselves spiritual or agnostic, religious or atheist, the evidence shows the importance of mindfulness and being thankful. So whether we are offering up prayers to a higher power or just taking time to appreciate the moment, we should ask, how would I describe my emotions right now? What am I thankful for today? How can I find more peacefulness today? So take some time now to think about your dashboard. Consider the areas of heart, body, mind, and soul. How are you doing in each one? Which areas do you need to watch most carefully? Make a plan to improve those areas now and use the dashboard to keep monitoring how you are doing. If you would like to find out more on this subject or about other leadership models and decision-making tools, then click on the link or head over to the website at www.therightquestions.co. And if you found this helpful, please do like and subscribe.